I wanted to ask if there was like any specific answer that would be good for like why investment banking.
Have you gone through the module?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. So let me ask you this. What's your answer right now for why investment banking?
So I was thinking like it has a lot of p potential impact from like what you can do with the work, and also it has a lot of room for growth and a lot of opportunities around the world. So like global impact, or sorry, like sort of global opportunities. And it's also like an exciting, or not exciting, but like a challenging and like uh, what's the word? Results-driven environment. That's what I have so far.
Okay. So your three reasons are uh, it's highly impactful. There's a lot of room for growth. Actually, you said more than three things. Then there's global opportunities, and then it's challenging and results driven.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I mean, so let's go through each of those one by one, right? So highly impactful, I think that's fine as a reason. I think again, it depends on how you talk about it, right? Like, what do you think? Why do you think it's impactful? Like, what does it actually impact? And also, like, why is that important to you that you get to work on something that's impactful? It may seem like a very obvious or silly question, but like, you still have to explain it, right? A lot of room for growth. Yeah, it's certainly true as well. Again, it's going to come down to how you talk about it, right? Global opportunities. I don't know what that means. Um, this,
If you don't mind, I can explain. Like, you have the opportunity to work like from a lot of places around the world. Like, you don't have if you don't want to work in the U.S., for example, you can work like Europe or Asia. So I'm not really sure if that's a good answer, but it's one of the things that I found.
um, so you're saying you can do investment banking anywhere? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But I can say that about any job, right?
hmm I guess it wouldn't be strong enough then.
Yeah, I mean, and also like usually when you're interviewing for banking, like you're interviewing with a specific office. So like saying like, oh, you can work all over the world, or one, like it's not really applicable to the job that you're interviewing for. And two, like usually you want them to just think that wherever they are, like that's the place that you want to be at. You're not trying to go all over the world or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I probably would shy away from that one. And then like challenging and results driven, like I mean that's fine. But I think like again, basically for like 3 out of 4, like you gave 4 reasons here.
hmm
The global opportunities I wouldn't say is very good. The other three, like they're fine, but it depends on how you talk about it. Also, like for a lot of these answers, like we tell you guys in the module, for the behavioral answers, always remember like show, don't tell, right? Show, don't tell. Like there's a difference between just telling them like, oh yeah, I like really enjoy being challenging in results driven environments, but it's like anyone can say that about themselves. And if that's all you say, then there's no way for me to know if that's actually true or if you're just saying what you think I want to hear, right? And so showing means like if you can actually point to a certain example or something you've done in the past or something about your background and your experiences that would support that, right? So you're showing me from things you've actually done as opposed to just telling me, right? So like it's for example, if someone says like, I enjoy working in high pressure environments where that also require a lot of teamwork where you can't just like accomplish everything on your own. It's like, okay, that's all great and all. But then they point to the fact that, I don't know, they were a Division 1 athlete in college, and like that's literally what they've been doing their entire life. Like they've been playing sports in a team environment, right? And it's high pressure situations. Like they're drawing parallels to from between banking and what they've already done. Then like that's a lot more believable when they say like that's what they're looking for in a job, right? Does that make sense? So it's like the key is not just like why, like the reasons you choose. Like yes, you have to choose the right reasons, but also like you have to think about like what can I actually say to back up these reasons. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so like the story was more like the story is the actually important part, whereas the reasons like are sort of just like a foil.
Yeah, or like, you know, if you say um like I feel like investment banking is very impactful, right? Like why do you think it's impactful? You know, like if I say again, I don't know, I'm making this up, but if I said um you know, growing up, my parents were actually like small business owners, and they started their own company, right? And because of that, and they bootstrapped their company, but because of that, like I saw firsthand like how important it is to how important it is for a business to have like access to capital, because capital is like the lifeblood of any business. Like without proper access to capital, that's why a lot of small businesses just go out of business, right? And I think like it's the same thing even for bigger companies, but just at a bigger scale. Like you know, one thing that investment bankers do is it helps companies raise capital, and I just think that you know that's a very impactful thing, because you know you're helping these companies, you're creating jobs, you're I don't know whatever you can say whatever, right? But like again, I'm tying this point about impact back to like something from my background, right? So like that's going to make it a lot more um, credible when you say that
Yeah,
oh, impact is important to me.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So just like have as much as possible, have like actual examples that you can use to support what you're saying. So you're not just telling them, you're actually like showing them.
Okay, thank you. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, cool. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more customized advice that's tailored for your specific situation, then I invite you to book a free strategy session with our team at the link below. We'll talk to you soon.